Peter, thank you very much for speaking to Lords TV today. You've just rung the bell. How was that?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me here. That was absolutely amazing, a dream come true. I'm a massive fan of cricket, and I've always said all along that I love the sport, really passionate about the sport, so what a privilege.
And double trap, gold medalist at the London 2012 Olympics. Can you just talk us through how that was?
Absolutely incredible, heart-stopping. I think it's probably aged me 10 years since coming off of that final, but no, it was wonderful. A dream come true. I've been training really hard for 6 years for that, and in fact, some people have been training a great deal longer. So it's just a dream come true, and I'm just so happy. And
so you got the Olympic gold, but I believe that there was a point where you were quite a keen cricketer back in the day.
Yeah, I mean, I was never very good, especially here at Lords. You can't ever say that you were any good at anything, especially cricket. But no, it was a sport I absolutely loved, and I used to play a lot at school. Never even got to county level. I would have loved to have done, but no, I did love it. I love watching it, and I love supporting the England team.
And you're quite a tall chap. Were you a bit of a bowler or a batsman?
I actually enjoyed my batting and my bowling, but yeah, because of my height, it was always an advantage to bowl.
Get a bit of a bounce.
Yeah, exactly. A bit of bounce.
And being here at Lords today, is there any comparisons with when you were at Woolwich winning? I think it was the fourth gold, wasn't it, that you won? So quite a lot of pressure on you there. Because
this is much better.
The gold rush hasn't started. This is better.
Oh, this is just awesome. I mean, this for me is just absolutely brilliant. I just can't get enough of it. I'm just thrilled to be here. This for me is like a dream. So of course, winning a gold medal is just. It is a dream come true, but this is just a whirlwind. I mean, this is absolutely incredible. Watching England play South Africa, especially after yesterday, after a real turning point, it's going to be really exciting.
And I'd just like to ask you, because your backstory is quite interesting in terms of your gold medal. In 2008, you were in Beijing. You didn't get a medal, but I believe you lost your funding. What happened?
Yeah. I wasn't actually sent to Beijing to compete. I was too young to compete, so there were two guys actually shooting better than me at the time, and I was too young. So my time was here. It was always going to be London 2012. I was sent out as part of what was known as Ambition 2012 in those days, and it was basically to get people and young guys and girls to really get a flavour and an experience of the Olympic Games. It is massive, you know. I can't stress just how mind-boggling it is. It's so different to any other competition I've ever entered before, and so going to Beijing was a real treat and a real experience. And I can't thank UK Sport enough for sending me, because I really felt that did actually set me up beautifully for London. I did lose my funding after 2008. I wasn't shooting well enough at the time, and clearly we didn't win any medals, and neither did we win any medals at the previous games. So UK Sport cut the funding. So I came off the programme, came off for a year. I was lucky enough at that time to meet a man called Ahmed Al Maktoum, who was the previous Olympic gold medalist in Athens. And he was quitting after Beijing, and I approached him and said, would you ever consider coaching me? I mean, I'd lost my funding, I had nothing to lose by asking, and I was just amazed when he said, look, let's talk about it in February. So a few months later I popped out to Dubai. It was it was a huge decision from my parents and myself. I had a bit of money saved up, and I had the opportunity to go out and do a bit of training with Ahmed. He luckily agreed to coach me, and that was a real turning point in my career. And I then regained my funding back on UK Sport about a year later, and really the rest is history. I subsequently won my quota place for London, set a world record earlier this year, and a few weeks ago won the Olympic Games.
And your father's here today.
He is, yeah. He's a massive fan of cricket as well. We're a huge cricketing family, so I come from Dorset. Some of our closest friends are massively into the sport, and we have a village match and a sort of home and away match, and it's very, very small, very, very low key, but we have a bit of fun, and we're just very proud to be here.
And I'd like to finally ask, I did hear some rumours that you weren't allowed to make any contact with your girlfriend or family whilst you were shooting at London 2012.
Ahmed's pretty insistent that it's only ever gonna be a problem, and a distraction. So for me, it was a factor of turn all communication off, take a step back from the sort of real world, and focus entirely on that one day, the 2nd of August. And for me, it was a day that I've been preparing for 6 years, and I was very happy to listen to his advice. Whatever he thought was best for me, I would do. And he said, take a step back, take a breather, don't get on Facebook, don't get on Twitter, don't speak to your family, and then have as much time with them and as much time on Facebook and Twitter as you want afterwards. But up until that point, focus entirely on the job at hand.
And winning gold, I guess they forgave you.
Winning gold, they forgave me. Thank God. Yeah.